Let's do a love check-in, everybody, okay? Love check-in today, starting with Sagittarius. Good morning, everyone. So as you guys know, that once I get started in a reading, I'm not really going to address anyone in the chat that much so that I could get through the reading. One of my pet peeves is when tarot readers talk to everyone during the reading. I mean, if I see people, I'll say hello and all that, but I'm not gonna, get off the topic so that everyone can get their message in a timely way, okay? All right, Saggy, let's go. How does Sag see their person? Well, I mean, you know how you see your person. Maybe I should do how your person sees you. And then if I need to ask how you see them, then I will. Okay. Whoa. How does Sagittarius's person see them? Let's see what these three cards are. Nine of Swords, the Star, and the Temperance. So Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius just because the Aquarius popped out, or a Sagittarius because the Temperance came out. But I do think that there's somebody in your energy that has a very strong sexual attraction to you. This person is definitely stressed out and probably wants to, heal things with you, because both the Temperance and the Star card are about healing. However, it does seem like with the Temperance card here, healing things with you could be something that is very difficult for whatever reasons, okay? But let's get the actual cards here. Okay, so how does Sagittarius's person see them? You know how funny Spirit is sometimes? When I ask that question, how does, this person see the other person? Spirit gives me the Page of Swords, like with their eyes. I'm like, damn, Spirit. Okay, so over here, we've got the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles here. So Sagittarius, I think somebody is holding back, really afraid to try again, but also afraid to let go. Like the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles is all of those things in one, wanting to let go and not really wanting to try again and not really wanting to. Like this person is in a self-preservation mode. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Wands. I think this person sees you, Four of Wands, and then the Nine of Pentacles. This person is like, well, I could have everything with Sagittarius, or I could just stay by myself, what are this person's intentions? Like, let's not think about how they see Sag. They might see you like that, Sag, okay? They might feel like you're the one that feels that way about them. What are this person's intentions with Sagittarius? Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups absolutely came out. The Fool, their intentions are to, convince you to... And then we cut the deck to the Ten of Swords, which is, total betrayal. I don't want to say that this person's intentions are to get you to love them again, convince you to take a step towards them, only to put 10 swords in your back. Devil, maybe. That's this person's intentions, but what is this person what's their action going to be towards Sag? You've got the Emperor, so somebody really wants to take control over a situation. 10 of Swords and the High Priestess, but they're hiding something about the 10 of Swords. Now the 10 of Swords could be their pain. Maybe they're, trying here to fix their own pain that they have concerning you. I don't really know. Let's get some more. Let's get some more here. Spirit, please help me clarify these cards and get the energy of the reading here for my Saggies. 10 of Swords. Wow. 3 times now the 10 of Swords came out. And the World card. Something is over. Something is totally over. The Tower for the Nine of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles is the Four of Swords. I feel like somebody here just barely survived this tower and this, not, barely survived, but, somebody here is like, whoa, that was really way too hard for me. I mean, I see a motherfucker resting and recuperating from this shit, That was crazy. Whatever happened between you and this person was absolutely crazy. Tell me about the Two of Cups here. This person, either they see you this way or this is how they feel about you, as, you know, somebody who just made it across this hurtful situation. And with the 2 fours over there, I see like, you know, just, I need a break. I need to stop moving for a second. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. With the Six of Pentacles, you know, I always get breadcrumbing, okay? And with the Chariot here, maybe you were dealing with somebody, because this is their intentions, remember, who is still very confused about things and, you know, maybe thinks that they have access to you. Hanged Man. For the Two of Cups here, we've got the Hanged Man. We've got a delay in anything happening. And we have somebody who maybe is changing their perspective about love. But with the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot, this is somebody who, you know, was really trying to figure out where they wanted to go, or possibly constantly going in another direction here with the Six of Pentacles, okay? Tell me about the Emperor. Page of Cups and the Judgment. So it seems likely that somebody is going to try to take control over the situation. And maybe this person is coming in with an apology, unless they expect you to do that, which, you know, I don't know about that. But, and then the Judgment here, it could be about reconciliation, but it could also be about just like, you know, dealing with things. Okay. And then the Fool. Yeah. It's like somebody wants to come in and say, yeah, you have really strong Aries energy there, by the way, like unbelievably strong. So it could be that somebody is like, yeah, let's try this over again. Okay. That Judgment, it really could be reconciliation. Okay, Spirit, please help me clarify these cards and get the energy for this reading. Wow. So interesting. This looks like a disaster, whatever this is. Bottom of the deck, Lovers, and the Tower again. We're clarifying the Tower. Okay, there must have been a lot of love here. Four of Wands. Oh, somebody got into another relationship. Yeah. Okay, so this might be how your person feels. I mean, you could feel like this too. Somebody got into a different relationship and it took someone by surprise, or someone is just really upset about it. It would be, I think mostly it'll be your person, Sag, okay? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles, or if you didn't get into another relationship, which I think you did because the Lover showed up for a lot of you, but for some of you, you just loved yourself enough to be like, yo, I'm everything I need, I'm stable, and I definitely don't need you. Hey, Lori. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Somebody could have got married. And I feel like this was, you know, on the low, a secret. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. Somebody is able to like rest. Maybe somebody feels protected too with this Four of Pentacles. Not somebody, Sag, you. Okay, I think, you know, you're feeling protected. You're feeling like you can be yourself. Like you can relax now. And Sagittarius, I think you're in Queen of Pentacle energy, very committal energy here. Okay. You're working on something with someone else. Two of Cups and the Hanged Man, this person's intentions. So there's someone else. You moved on to someone and there's someone else strongly in your energy here. I mean, maybe you care about this person too. Two of Cups and the Hanged Man. Oh, Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So let's see, the Emperor. I think somebody, this is this person's intentions here, right? The Emperor to the Hanged Man. But I do think that somebody is like, oh, I think Saggy was giving to me and this other person at the same time. And for some of you, maybe that's true. It could be true. I also think that maybe this person is actually going through a change of perspective, and maybe something about you, Sag, is making this person feel like I need to be more mature. Menu, what are you doing? Tell me about the Emperor and the Fool. Guys, he's taking the straw out of, if you want to know, he's taking the straw out of a cup so that he could bite on the straw. Tell me about the Emperor and the Fool, please. Wow. This is interesting. The Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles again. I can't fucks with this Six of Pentacle energy, okay? I'm not with it. And the Death. Okay, so you have a ton of Aries energy in here. You also have a ton of Scorpio energy in here, Sagittarius. So there's a lot of Mars energy. Okay, but you even have Aries pip cards in here. You also have Pisces. But I mean, you have 2 Aries cards. No, you have 3 Aries cards because the Emperor came out in your reading twice. And then you have the Death and the Tower. But the Tower, we saw the Tower over and over again, as well as the Judgment. Okay? And then you've got this one Pisces card here. Oh, what's that one here? I just feel like somebody wants, with the Death here, I feel like this person wants you to see them in a new way. Maybe they want you to be like, you know, see them like not as the Fool, but as the Emperor. Maybe they want to show you that they've had some sort of transformation. But with the Death too, I think this person means to punish you a little bit for like going towards somebody else. Spirit, help me get the overall energy of each of these questions. How does this person see Sag here? Tell me about this. They see you as the 7 of Wands. It says stress in Osho Zen, but in regular tarot, the 7 of Wands is somebody who's simply blocking energy, okay? So they see you as somebody that isn't letting them in. I mean, you know, the Osho Zen is about this person doing too many things. Honestly, the cards here are showing me that you may have been doing too many things concerning this person, and you found somebody, or you found within yourself that you're not going to do that anymore. And now you're in this energy here, which is the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and Queen of Pentacle energy, which is all about taking care of you and your loved ones, and, you know, basically putting this person out. So yeah, I think they're like, yeah, maybe I was stressing them out a lot. And so now they're, you know, they've put up a barrier for me, because that 7 of Wands is a barrier. Somebody has put up their barrier. Okay. With those wands. Tell me about this person's intentions. 2 of Cups, Hangman, and the Emperor. We got one out. Change. Okay, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like this person's intentions are actually to like show you something, to show you that maybe they're worth a second chance or a cycle. And tell me about this Emperor, Fool, Death. The 4 of Cups here. So I think at some point this person might come up to you and be like, you know, I think they're afraid that you're not going to take their offer with the 4 of Cups, but I think their intentions are to come up to you. I think they're going to manipulate you a little bit and be like, but listen to me. Don't listen to anybody else. Do what makes you happy. And at this point, Sagittarius, you're going to have to think like, do I want, you know, like the stress? And because some people really do like that drama in a relationship, but I think you're going to be like, I've been enjoying myself here. For some of you Saggies, I think you're going to be like, I've really been enjoying not stressing out. I've really been enjoying just being peaceful, you know, enjoying my own energy or the energy of this other person. And I think here you're going to really have to sit back and say, do I want to give this person another chance or not? Okay, because I do think this person is coming in for another chance. All right, Saggy, so that is your reading. Let's move on to my Scorpianas. I saw a lot of people join the chat. Welcome, welcome everyone. I am really trying to get your guys' readings done, out and popping. I'm really trying to stick to a schedule here. So anybody who's in here for questions, I'm really sorry, but I'm not going to be able to answer them today. Okay, we are doing Saggy to probably Leo. I may, depending on the length of the messages, I may stop early because I absolutely intend to do sub-only content. The sub-only content today is what secrets are they hiding, okay? And today, the tarot that we're doing is, you know, just how do they see you? You know, what are their intentions? Hey, Patsy.